Hello, YouTubers, stock Twitters, and followers. We have been quite busy here the last week or 10 days, not just with our own trading, but developing some very nice tools for our members. Once you're a member to stockmarketcaddy.com, it isn't, we add on this, add on that, and, drive membership rates up. That isn't it at all. In fact, once you become a member, we promise you, for however long we're doing this, which is hopefully for years to come, God willing, market willing, as long as we have free markets or something that resembles a free market, that we won't increase the price on you. We want to reward that loyalty. Also, we're constantly trying to improve, constantly trying to add value. And when we do, there's no added fee or anything. Everything is made available to you as a member. And if you have your own ideas, maybe you want this and maybe you want that, we're also prepared as long as it's within our skill set and we haven't met anything that hasn't been yet. We will write that code for you, whether it be an indicator, a strategy, a radar, whatever you'd like, and we will write it and we will backtest it and we will forward test it and we will also offer you some insight. And we do that at no additional cost. Now, the beauty of that is, of course, not only, are we, capable of coding, and we're going to place this order in here. We're going to go long. We're going to place a counter order. Going to pull up my little trade button, and I'm going to buy the Russell. You're like, well, why are you buying the Russell, bagger? It's all red. They're selling. Yes. When you do counter trading, and this is our newest tool called the SMC Driving Range Radar for active traders, in particular, folks that like to do counter trading. You can play short little trends. Swing Machine is ideal for following the trend. This tool is going to be ideal for counter trades, and they can be counter trading is a whole different animal than trend trading. It has a high winning percentage. You'll win 70-80% of the time, and but the profits are a little bit small, but it's a whole lot of fun. And all you have to do is just do this maybe a couple times a day, a few times a week, and you can do quite well. And so we're filming this live. Let me show you what we're doing here. This is November 11th, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. And it's a Wednesday and it's 2:30. But we were saying to everyone is that we will write that code for you. And if you've ever gone online to ask people to write code for you, I think the minimum charge is a half a day's work. And they get a good buck, folks. They get a good dollar. I want to say it's like about $1,000 a day for someone to spend on coding, and they have minimums, and they should. They're very good at coding. The only problem is they probably don't know squat about trading. So here you get someone that can help you write the code, help you test the code, help you forward test the code, and actually from a trading perspective. That's pretty cool, huh? So you can see on our little tool the driving range. It's actually signaling to us on the 3 and the 5 minute that we might be bottoming and everybody else is selling, but not us. We went long the Russell. Isn't that pretty cool? And we're only how many minutes now? YouTube only gives us, we're 4 minutes into this, they only give us 10 minutes. So we'll try to get this trade done inside of the YouTube video. Now there's a whole lot of other information being presented here. You see something over here on volatility saying bulge, and squeeze. Now that squeeze doesn't mean short squeeze. Squeeze means it's the start of something. Bulge means it's the end of something. End of something. What does that mean? What about all these colors? What does that magenta mean? What about the green side? How come the green side ain't lit up? Well, not only do we provide these tools to our members, but we teach them how to use them. And we encourage them in different ways. We don't make specific recommendations. And then they come back to us and they say, Bagger, if we could do this and this and this, we could do it even better. Right? That's a beautiful thing. And then we get to work. And we get to work not just for that one member, but for all the members. You ever see us put a video together on YouTube or out to our members, and you are a full annual member and you don't have that tool? No, we try to keep a checklist, make sure, but we will rush that out to you that day. You're entitled to everything that we have on the screen and then some. So I'm going to let you watch this, and we do think the Russell is putting in a near-term. It's a near-term bottom. We're not talking about a bottom for the week or for 7 days or anything. We're just talking about in here on a 1, 3, 5 minute basis, and we think we could probably pick up a few $100 here, and have a nice little trade. Now you say, well, that's no big deal. That's no big deal. I traded an option and I made $5,000 on an option. Oh, okay. But how many of those option trades expired worthless on you? There are 20 trading days in a month. There are 24 if you trade on Sunday night. Just $200 a day. It's $4,000 a month. Now, you want to sling options around and go for the big score and the bragging rights. Have at it. I mean, we do trade options on occasion, but not day in and day out. We're trading futures for cash flow, then taking that cash and doing something else with it. It is a withering asset, I'm sorry to say. That's another big lie that the government and Wall Street has everybody working their entire lives trying to save dollars. Now, I do think it's a good idea that you save dollars, but probably not a great idea to keep your wealth in that asset class because it's under attack, and it's going to be under more and more attack. And they're going to take it away from you. And you're going to, well, how are they going to do that, Bagger? I'm in cash. I got it in a bank. Nobody's taking away my cash. Okay, well, that's another story, and we're not going to go there, but they're going to take it away from you. It's called inflation. They take away, you may have the dollar, but you will not have the purchasing power that it has today, or what it had 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years. Oh, Jesus, Bagger, you're frying my brains. What the hell am I to do? You need to get an education and get one quick because it's coming. It's coming. It's already here, folks. It's been coming. So, but there's no time like the now. So we're not just about trading. I mean, we don't make specific recommendations to buy or sell anything, but we are an educational site. So we're not a broker. We're not a financial advisor. I'm not seeking your money to manage. Please don't call me. What's your performance rate? I mean, we can show you historically what the performance would have been, give or take, on a particular strategy. But, just because that happens in the past, it is true that it may or may not happen in the future. But we're not out to manage your money. We are basically a private club, a mentoring club, where folks can come together and learn from each other and begin to take out the emotion out of your trading. I mean, hasn't this been a really nice trade here? When we were over here, we just went up there and we bought that thing, and it's now you can see the market kind of moving on back, right? And see, we're long, right? We weren't moved by emotion. Now, the purse is tracking when it went short here. The machine actually shorted right here at 1729. If we can get back above 1729 on the Russell, And here we are. See, it's starting to move our way. So we'll make a couple of bucks here. Now we're already up to the 10-minute mark on YouTube. So what am I going to do? I tell you what. Let me mark the time here. Okay, it's 2:37. I'm going to put this video on pause just for a few minutes, and then when I'm getting ready to close that trade with you, we'll come back and look at the time so you'll know how long that took to take, how long that took to take the profit, if you will. And we'll wrap it up. But if you like this approach to trading the markets, if you like being able to take out the emotion, if you like the idea of working with not just me, but with our other members, someplace to go, to be a mentoring site, to be surrounded with other like-minded individuals that want to take control over this part of their life, and to do it in a very scientific, mechanical, repeatable way. Well, that's what we're doing. There's not many other folks that are doing that. I don't know of anybody. Huge value. Would love to talk with you. I'm a real person, and we haven't been doing this like for 3 months, 6 months, 6 years. We've been doing this since, well, I've been in the market since 1981, and we have been trading with TradeStation and trading in this fashion and a lot of these tools. This is a new tool, but Swing Machine, since the early 2000s. So we've been at this a while, and we're happy to share our experiences and our technologies, our proprietary technologies with you. We can't say enough about the TradeStation platform. It's fantastic. We couldn't do what we do trading wise without TradeStation. It's by far the best. It's their coding language which enables us to do this. And but don't hesitate. 813-758-8263. 813-758-8263. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And can you use this tool on stocks? Yes, you can. Can I use this tool on a daily basis? Yes, you can, or an hourly. In fact, let's plug in. Let's just take a look. Let's see. What about maybe Amazon? Now, the purse is going to be calculated on one share. Okay, so Amazon went short here at 31.43. That ain't bad. It's generated 20 bucks on one share, $21, right? But on an option, I mean, that would have been pretty sweet there, right? So you can do that. I'm going to get that out of there because our members are going to say, what's Bagger doing with Amazon? I'm not doing anything with it. All right, so we're having a little bit of a drawdown again, a little bit. So we're fine. We purchased this Russell in the right place. I could have taken the $90. But I'm going to pause this. This video is now 13 minutes. I think YouTube will give me 15 if I stretch it. And so I'm going to pause, and then when we get ready to close that position, there'll be no sleight of hand. I'll show you, and we'll come back and show you. Oh. Okay, so going to the last half hour, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to pick up, I was a little late here, this counter on the Dow. So we're gonna buy it, and so we're still long the counter on the Russell, taking some heat at 220, and we're also now taking a counter long on the YM. Now we're close to 3:30. It's the last half hour, so we're gonna need a little bit of a rally, and we'll watch and see what happens here. Okay, so we're going to go in here on, here's the Dow. The Dow is actually just getting started, so we'll probably, all right, we'll let that run a little bit more. We're up by 200, so we're profitable. We had a little dry down on this one at 220, and we'll see. We still got plenty of time. It's only 3:32, so we'll let that run a little. Okay, so we're going to go in here, and we're going to take this profit up here. We'll come here. Get my little trade button, and we're going to sell. Okay, that pays 220, and we still got this little one here. It was down 220, but we got 220 in the bank. Let's check the time. It's 3:37. We still got a little bit of time, and so we'll let that run a little. We're going to come in here. We're getting now a little topping signal on the 1 minute Russell, and it's 3:40 in the day. So we're going to come in here and we're going to take a little bit of profit. Let's see if we can get a little limit order in here and cancel it. We'll see if we can pick off just a couple. Okay, so we make $10. So two little trades, short period of time, and paid somewhere between 230 and 250. I'll take it. I'm bagging on at stockmarketcaddy.com. And if you like what you see and you're interested in being able to trade without emotion and without a chart, imagine that. No more ADXs, no more trend lines, no more Twitter this, Twitter that, no more stochastics, MACDs. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it, folks. Feel free to give us a call. I'm bagging on Stock Market Caddy.